Hydra, the red Zerg player, and Strange, the purple Protoss player. Now Strange is from Russia, Hydra is from Korea, but he is playing for Root Gaming currently. I do believe it is him. And this could be a very interesting match, potentially. The map is going to be Foxtrot Labs. The round is, I believe, round of 16, so we are still at a best of 1, just one round away from the best of 3s being played. Let's take a look at each of these players' chances to win. I always like to compare these guys' skill to have a better idea. It looks like Hydra is heavily favorited to win this game. They have never played versus one another, and Hydra's ranking is way better than Strange's is. So if this is the real Hydra, this should be a walk in the park for him. Pool first opener against a gateway opening with double gas, so we may potentially see a quick tech here from Strange. Just judging by those double gases, we can already rule out stuff like Nexus first, Nexus after gate, or just a quick Nexus in general. Probably not gonna happen. And Hydra continuing with an expansion. So far, no gas taken just yet, as he's getting his Queen and the Zerglings to try and chase away this this probe. The probe is going to be very happy to know that there is no gas going up for Hydra as of yet, because this means the link speed will be a little bit delayed, and of course Strange sees the third drone moving out, and he is already anticipating that this drone is probably going to go to build a hatchery over here. He will no doubt try to come back later to confirm that information, but so far everything is looking good for him. He is current boosting out the Zealot, he's current boosting out the Stalker as well, he's adding on the Mothership Core, and he's going probably to do the Zealot Stalker Mothership Core poke. Or maybe with just one Stalker, but 2 Stalkers are better. So here come the Lings. They will probably be able to get inside the main base unless that probe blocks the entrance. Loses the probe but completely denies scouting for Hydra over here. That is also nicely done. Hydra, however, knows that at least one Stalker is out on the field already. Still hasn't taken a gas, so he'll have to defend with just Queens and Lings. Now this third base is a long way off this natural, and the creep is not going to be there on time to defend this. Now of course this is not quite enough units for Strange to bring that hatchery down below 0 hit points and therefore killing it, so the best he could hope for is getting this Overlord. That would be nice for him. Hatchery finishes, Queen started up immediately. Looks like we're gonna see a little bit of a supply block. Yes, we are. 41 out of 38. And these are the last units that are going to be produced for a while for Hydra. Hydra has to get these Lings out before he can even think about defending with those Queens. The third Queen is just about to pop. He has to attack in unison with those Lings. This additional Queen and these 2. No transfusion going down, and the Queen dies as well. Here come the Lings, and second Queen goes down. The Mothership Core finishing that one off. Nice focus fire there from Strange, and he'll have to pull back unless he wants to lose that Mothership Core, and he does lose it. This will make any substantial potential counterattack from Hydra all the more deadly for Strange, but good news for him is that still no gas has been taken for the Zerg player, or by the Zerg player, so no speed on the way, no roaches, no nothing. Counterattack probably will be defended very easily. The wall off is already in place, so oh, beautiful. I wouldn't mind a pylon up here, but just keeping a probe up there is enough to spot for both of those debris if either of those is being attacked or being knocked down. Strange will know about it. So all in all, let's take a look at the resources lost. Well, it's pretty even still. 1 probe, 1 zealot, a stalker, and the mothership core. That's the big deal there. And having lost 2 queens for all this, you know, that's not such a big loss for the Zerg player after all. Queens can be rebuilt very quickly, and they add on so much to your defensive capabilities, to your creep spread, to your larva production, that it's almost always worth the effort. And with that slower expansion of Strange's, Hydra is still in a pretty good position. He's at 46 workers to 35. He is starting to shoot ahead of his Protoss opponent in terms of work accounts. And we have no additional tech follow-up from the Protoss. He's just getting the +1 attack, that's fine. But no Twilight Council. I'm just looking if I see a Twilight Council right now. Probably, I don't know. Is this going to be just +1 into a 3rd base and then additional tech? I feel like that would put the Protoss player way behind though. The lair is almost done. Protoss is moving out on the map with these sentries. He's doing the sentry poke, as it were. And yes, it's going to be the 3rd base going up for the Protoss player. And Hydra is going to scout just for that. Already has his links waypointed over there. He is going to see the Nexus. That's going to be enough for him. He knows that this will not be an all-in. In the meantime, he has to defend this. Sentry poke. And oh, Strange losing a lot of sentries over here. Not really paying attention as he had to deal with these links at the 3rd base. Cancels the Nexus even. So now Hydra in a phenomenal position. He knows the all-in will not be coming. At least not any 2-base all-in that he would have to defend. He forced a cancel on the 3rd base. So what he knows right now is the Protoss tech will be behind, the Econ will be behind. So all I have to do is pretty much just build a big Roach Hydra Ling army and I should be able to triumph. Let's see if this happens as the Twilight Council and Robo both are going up for the Protoss player. +1 armor going up in the Forge as well. A little bit of scouting going on here for Strange. He's going to see the lair, the Hydralisk Den that just now started Grooved Spines upgrade research. And now, you know, you're in this tough spot as a Protoss player where you have to play ultra defensively because you cannot face off versus a Roach Hydra Ling army with just Gateway units and Blink Stalkers. Chances are you're not going to be faring all too well, so you gotta defend, get the 3rd base up, get your Colossus count going, or potentially get a lot of Immortals and add on some High Templars. And all the while you're doing this, unable to attack, the Zerg player is taking a 4th base. There is one thing that Strange could do to slow Hydra down a little bit, and that's Warp Prism drops. Now let's take a look in which direction Hydra takes this. This is probably as a anti-Colossus Spire for Corruptors. Probably not wanting to go into Mutalisks. Of course, Mutalisks are always a possibility for the Zerg player, especially when you're taking a faraway base with additional gases. You can always switch into Mutas when the Protoss player is not prepared for it. You just have to time it right and play it correctly. Spread your creep, spread out your bases, stretch the Protoss army thin. As it is, it's just going to be Roach Hydra Ling. So a couple of exchanges are necessary here between these two guys. Blink is almost done, +2, lagging behind that upgrade. Nice catch here by Strange, catching a little bit of those roaches, but here comes the right flank, and he has to have good force fields for this. He's trying to keep the Zerg army at bay, but he's losing a lot of sentries for this, and look at this massive units incoming here for Hydra. The 3rd, in the very least, will be eliminated once again, and 13 Hydras on the production tab. GG called from Strange as Hydra moves on into the round of 8, into the best of 3 round, as I like to call it.